Hello everyone, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your daily come up for November 4th, 2020. Hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your likes, share, subscribe, just rocking with me. Just doing what it takes to get to the next step in your life, on your travels, on your journey. Those of you that's been rocking with me, what's up? Those of you that's new to the channel, what's up? Today's energy feels a little weird because I feel like a lot of people aren't really, they're not considering the consequences to their actions or what they're doing. Them kind of hit kind of hard. I guess it's been hit home here on a lot of people. Some of you are figuring out what karma is, what karma really is. And some of you don't really know. You know that karma come back and it's a big. We say these things, we hear these things, but in reality, that karma hit different. Karma hit different. So I'm gonna give y'all some examples of karma, and then I'm gonna dig into the cards here because this energy is a little heavy. And why sometimes we're not protected during instances we think that we should be protected. Let me get out some oracles here. Some instances we think that we should be protected, right? Like, okay, so let's say like you've been praying for some things, but at the same time, on the cool, you kind of pick. On the cool, you do stuff you don't have any business doing. And I'm just calling a spade a spade. I just, if you don't really like the truth, please click off my videos. Don't even subscribe. Don't do none of that. I'm just not that. That's not what I'm about. If you need the fluff, and the blowing the smoke up your butt, you need to keep it moving. Because it's got people out there that do that. That's why a lot of people in denial now about why they're going through what they're going through. But, I'll give y'all two different examples about personal experiences by people that I've met. Now, I was one of those ones at first, they say karma's a bitch, come back on you, all this type of stuff, or things have a way of coming back on you, not through things that you don't care about, but things that you do care about. Now that's always been my saying. But now that I've gotten older, that was like in my early 20s, 30s, I was saying that a lot. But in my travels, I found that, like one time it was this one lady who basically had, she had access to help people with housing. Which doing her job is just basically to interview you to see if you, what you qualify for, and then put you in the system, and then let another team that sponsors people who are homeless they pick people, and then they sponsor the family, right? Well, this lady here would take your name off the list if she didn't like you. Okay. And it was rumored that was going around, but I felt like the group that the organization that she worked for, I felt like they knew. She'd been doing it too long. And for it to hit the streets, that means it had to have circulated from the inside to get outside, right? But one day she got trapped in the elevator on the side of her building where she worked at that no one really dealt in after hours. So like she was trapped in the elevator overnight, screaming and crying and all that. And then it was like, I was asking, I'm like, man, how did this woman get trapped over there and nobody heard her screaming and hollering? And I think about the agony and pain that she put families in when they find out they're not on the list and they're still homeless. And you think you've been on the list for a year. And come to find out you was off the list the day that you got on. Thinking about the agony and the pain she's put other people in. I think about another acquaintance of mine. Took pride in manipulating people's minds, having people going crazy, pulling their hair out, just wanting to kill behind this person. Just took pleasure in knowing how to manipulate the mind. And breaking hearts. And then later in life, suffer a heart attack, and then congestive heart failure, and then a brain aneurysm. Still living though, suffering. See, people don't realize what you put into play. You don't realize what you put into play into your own life because you're sitting around playing with others. You got people who delving in the spirit realm trying to torment people. Think about the people that target kids. Not just in the natural, but in the spiritual realm too. What do you think their karma will be? See, when you start thinking ahead, as in what the karma really is, what we hitting for, then you sit down somewhere. And that's what we got going on today. Some people are hitting it hard. We got the Four of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess. Somebody wants a second chance. And then we got the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody wants a new contract on life. The Four of Swords is putting something to rest. But in the reverse, it's actually reigniting something. We got the High Priestess here, the tarot reader here, telling the cards, you've been messing up. Some of y'all, let me tell y'all something. These people that's been dogging y'all out, they about to get it. They ain't gonna wait till the end of their life. Some of them ain't gonna make it to their 40s and their 50s. Some of people finna get their karma in their 20s and their 30s, and then they finna be put to rest. See, the thing about with the times changing, so does the attitude of the creator. Okay, you want to get worse with what you're doing, and I keep showing you that you're wrong. Some of you had loved ones that died behind you, partaking. Look at this, the Queen of Swords with her hand up, like she's taken into something, with her sword by her side. I'm going to act like I'm one way with this person, but I'm really finna slay them. See, that's how a lot of you are. You know what I'm saying? You pull up to act like you cool with somebody, and you really come to kill them. A lot of people that do that. And if you know people that do that they petty, they gang stalking people, they on people, they profiling people's pages and all this, they riding past their house and making false calls and accusations, they coming. That same sword you cutting people with, baby, you finna get cut. We got the King of Swords in reverse. No logic, no understanding. Very bitter and cold towards people that have nothing to do with you. Five of Swords in reverse. Hate on other people's victories. You can't stand it. The Ten of Wands. You go to somebody's house, you pack for badness. You pack for just bad times. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are open and ready to invest in somebody's demise. The Four of Cups in reverse. You only connect with people who just like you. Temperance. And the Three of Cups. Now I'm finna clarify. I'm going to clarify these major arcana first. Just how they came out. Because see, a lot of you are making your own decisions. And at the bottom of the deck right now, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Nothing's what it seems with these people. Nothing's what it seems. A lot of you know your intuition is telling you not to deal with these people, but they make it fun. And then they outcast people, like, you know, somebody really wanted to be bothered with them. But then when people stop dealing with them, they look for them. Why you look for me and you know you outcast? Oh, because you play the mind games. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the High Priestess. Some of them have been preying on your financial downfall. They have went to see somebody to cast spells for your finances to fall. Some of you are dealing with these people in your everyday energy. And you know these people are shady with you, so you know what they're doing is not real. And we also have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the Nine of Wands. There's no love in this situation. They've invested in your downfall and your financial downfall. They went and got some help to get to have you in a poverty state. Some of you have broken out of this, but I feel with this November energy, these people are coming back. Because what's November series? Hold up. I thought you didn't see me. I thought you didn't care if I mistreated you. Think again, boo. Or hold up. I thought nothing was going to happen to me. Some of you are going to get apologies from people for stuff that you didn't even know they did. Because now they're going to be thinking about their karma. Thinking about what they did wrong. What they did to you. Let's get something here for the Hierophant in reverse. Broken contracts. Some of them are going to come apologize about breaking up your marriages. That was intentional. The bottom of the deck now we have the Page of Cups. I'm telling you, you're going to get some apologies. We have the Six of Wands here. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And we have the Five of Swords. Clarifying the Hierophant in reverse. You're going to get an apology with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're going to get an apology about what really went on here against your image. That's the only way they're going to come up out of this anxiety and worration, because they've been messing over people so long, but they got to come back. And that's why they can't have a victory over you, because a lot of you are starting to pray, or you're so prayed up to where it's just like, I don't know why they keep messing with me, but it's not going to work. And the stuff that they're trying to do against you is not working. Those of you that have been following me for a while, and you realize, and you've been actually speaking death to your enemies, it's working. See, prayer is like a wall. The more you pray that prayer, the tougher it gets. It gets tougher for whatever you're praying against. If you're not really praying on a regular, consistent basis, you're getting hit and misses. But a lot of you are really tearing up the enemy's camp with the deception being broken. And you're not even fussing about that you see them. That's why this month they're talking about, hold up, I thought you did not see me. I didn't know. You never said anything. I wasn't supposed to. You can't bullshitter, baby. That's how the game go, right? You better know where you're at. And my videos ain't for kids, boo. Keep it moving. In the reverse, we have the Hermit, clarifying the Temperance. Give me something else for Temperance. I just feel like at this point, there's a lot of nonsense. And you all are coming out of the woodwork. Some of y'all have backed up from people, or you just haven't been going to the same places, but I feel like you have come back, you're back out now. We have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you are back and you're building stronger than ever. And you realize that these people just weren't it. They didn't make the cut with you. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. So they say some of y'all been studying y'all enemies, and you haven't said a word, which is strategically thought out. I told a lot of y'all in older videos that you all need to go to your creator for a plan. Go to your source for a plan on how to win, how to come out, how to leave these bondages alone. We have Judgment in reverse, the Hierophant, the Wheel in reverse, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now I'm going to clarify these major arcanas here. Just give me a second here. The thing about getting balanced out, about some of these contracts not working, and not being so hard on yourself. See, a lot of you figured out by watching your enemies, watching your frenemies. You watched them. A lot of you was doing this at work. You're paying attention to how people are talking to you, but they're running back telling lies, or they running back just telling the business, making up business, or telling the truth. And some of you were just watching how a lot of people were getting contracts. You're like paying attention to how people are making poor decisions, or how you had made poor decisions. You're getting balanced out now. Some of you have actually left marriages and relationships that actually was against you. You were dealing with you were sleeping with the enemy, basically. That's an old movie too, y'all. Might want to check that out. It may resonate for a lot of you. Sleeping with the enemy. It came out a long time ago. I'm about to clarify these here because I feel like this energy has a lot to do with professing loyalty and oaths. This is what I'm feeling. People have professed loyalties and oaths to groups, and then come to find out you are a target of that group. That's how a lot of you get gang stalked. You don't know a lot of these people personally, but you get gang stalked because of the loyalty that somebody has given to that group, and that whole group comes up against you because that one person does not like you. Or, on a deeper note, somebody has a hit out on your contract, on the people that you're supposed to help. A lot of you are procrastinating, and some of you are saying, hold up, I thought. You don't get your whole life to make a decision whether you're going to work purpose or not. Some of you are waiting on working purpose because you don't find it a good time to leave your situation. And you know your situation is hindering you. A lot of you are not going to make it. I'm talking about a physical death. A lot of you are not going to make it because it's like you're a waste. If you're not going to work your contract now, a lot of you are asking the creator, your source, for more time because you don't think you can do it. A lot of you aren't going to make it. You're not going to make it out the fire. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the World in reverse here. So basically, some of you all, your door is closing on working purpose is what I'm hearing. Your door is closing where it's time for you to come on and commit. Some of you may even be pleading your case. But there's no pleading, because if you don't trust the creator, if you don't trust your source, and making a way out of no way, you're not going to make it anyway. Because this is a faith walk. This is not a, I'm going to do it once I see that bridge. The bridge is there, whether you see it or not. You just have to step out on faith. Now we have here, like I say, the Hermit in reverse. I just feel like a lot of you want to come out and say you're this and that, and you haven't done the work. I has 2 cards that came out turned down. I'm going to get with them in a minute, but I feel like a lot of you have not done the work. But a lot of you are looking at other people thinking that this is easy. This ain't an easy walk. I'm not going to dress it up for anybody. Working purpose is not easy. But you will be protected as long as you work purpose. That's the difference. If you have a lot of stuff going on in your life and you know you're supposed to be doing something and you're not doing it, you're not protected because you're not even on the right playing field. We have 2 cards down here. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, both in the reverse. I feel like some of you are trying to pick up from where you didn't leave off. Let's say like, okay, so you changed your mind now. You want to work purpose. Some of you, I feel like this has a lot to do with you want to come in and start working, but you want to work from where you're at, and it don't work like that. You got to go back to that last task you didn't complete. Some of you have overstayed in relationships and you are broken. You're not going to make it. I'm not going to come here and blow smoke up your butt and tell you finna make it. You're not going to. And that feeling you feeling is real. See, a lot of you feeling death. A lot of you feeling is coming. You got time to change, but you're going to have to immediately make a change. This ain't no, well, I do it next year. You ain't be here the next year. Yeah, it's funny. Because one thing about it, you have to already know who you are. A lot of you are running from who you are because of what? The fear that's been put in you by your oppressor. See, I was wondering one time why I don't feel bad for people. Because everybody make their conscious decision, right? They make their choice. You made a decision to do that bad thing. And then it didn't come back. A lot of you may have done things and you didn't get the jail time. And then it come back on you through something else that you be like, dang. And you don't even, some of y'all don't even know some things and came back on you through stuff. And you be wondering why everything you touch crumbles. That's because you in the wrong place trying to be real. Or your good deeds get messed up after you done some stuff you ain't had no business doing. Then your good deeds don't mean nothing. You wonder why? Because you delving in both pots. You can't do that. And you better get a sense of humor about it, because it makes it easier for the transition. You can't be serious all the time. You got to learn to laugh at yourself. You know, you see a lot of this stuff on social media, these things with these pranks, and some of it ain't pranks. Some people just honestly fall and start laughing at themselves. Because you don't know why? Because you feel like you got it, and then you all of a sudden it's like, you know what? I'm tripping. I don't even have this. Or I don't know what I was thinking. I saw it was cold outside and I ain't come out here. I came out here with no jacket on. Or I saw it was drizzling and I still ain't bring something to cover up with. And something happened. Or I'm wearing flip-flops out here and I know it's wet out here. It works out, but you have to understand the shake back is real. And we know that, but you better shake back. Now with Judgment here in the reverse, being clarified by the Chariot in the reverse and the Two of Wands. Some of you don't have the options you thought you had, or the option you chose didn't work out. Or some of you don't want to pick up your purpose Some of you don't want to pick up your purpose because of what? Let's be honest. Because of somebody else. They not ready. They not doing what they're supposed to do. Some people decide early in the game. And when I say early in the game, some people decide they gonna follow another person. Some of you did not take the option that the Creator gave you, and you chose to go down a different path. And a lot of you are having hard times. This person is not supposed to be with you. You're not supposed to be with them. And you are struggling. A lot of you are having nightmares and all types of crap. Clarifying the Chariot is the Magician in reverse. You're not manifesting. Let me get another one out here. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse as well. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. It's where you putting your work in at that is fruitless. A lot of you going to work every day. Broke. Still can't afford your bills. Dedicated to this company. Dedicated to these relationships. This relationship you're in. And you don't have nothing. The Emperor in the upright and the Empress in reverse, clarifying the Magician. You may be an emperor with an empress. You may be with a bitter female. Or you just may be with a bitter person. Somebody who got spell work on you. Low vibrational. You can't manifest with this person. Because this person may be an empress, but this ain't your empress. It's not where you're supposed to be. Now, I don't believe the Creator hold people up when people make poor decisions and be somewhere else. I believe your partners, I believe your soulmate, your life mates get changed up here and there. Because everybody's not going to make that decision to be with somebody. Everybody's not going to say, well, some people decide to do what they want, but it's a lot of people that are in relationships and the Spirit has told you you're not supposed to be there. You are in disobedience because some of you have greater callings on your life than just being with anybody. Four of Cups in the reverse. And an anybody doesn't mean they're a nobody, because I feel like an emperor and an empress that's not supposed to be together. They are emperors and empresses with somebody else supposed to be. Or a lot of you may be dealing with a low vibrational person for you. Or your mate is not growing. Your mate is getting bitter and not better. We got the Fool in reverse, clarifying the Empress in reverse. And then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. And another thing too, when somebody decides they don't want to go no further, I feel like this could have been a couple that was on the right path, and the Eight of Pentacles back at the bottom of the deck. This could have been a couple that was on the right path at one point. And I believe they basically mess ups, misunderstandings, poor communication, deception, interference from family, friends, frenemies. The love may have died in this companionship, in this relationship, I see too. Or somebody may have decided they don't want to go any further in this. And people do that. So it turns you against each other. And you're not making wise decisions at all. Give me something for the Fool in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Some of you aren't accepting apologies from your mate. We have the Six of Swords in reverse, but you can't get out of your head. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the Fool in reverse. So a lot of you may be saying things, thinking things sporadically, just kind of doing whatever. Whoever this Empress in reverse is, just kind of just doing whatever. They're not planning anything. They just all over the place. They're not grounded anymore. They may be running off hurt emotions and feelings. We have here the Hierophant, which popped out in the Egyptian tarot here. And we have 4 clarifiers that came out turned down. So the hidden energy of this is the Nine of Wands, the 2 of Swords in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups in reverse. We have quite a few kings on the board in reverse here. We got the King of Swords. Okay, so it's just 2 that I can see. Okay, so basically it looks like I feel like a contract is ending because of the imbalance and the lack of love. Now, I believe 2 people may have gotten together, but I feel like one person didn't want to go further in the connection as far as making things work. And when I say that, what I mean is like somebody basically, okay, so let's say we both work in purpose. And then during the time of working purpose, something happens. Could have been a death in the family, could have been a loss of a child. You know, and I'm just saying something because sometimes I'm saying different things because sometimes we deal with things and then we don't process it right. So then we become ungrounded. We become loose cannons. We become our own worst enemy. A lot of couples break up when they lose a child because they can't, and let's say it's their only child. Or they have more than one child, but it's just like, I can't be in this relationship anymore because one person may feel guilty or somebody may be casting blame, or it just hits so hard to where I'm not able to shake back. And then some of you may have lost a mate, may have lost a wife or girlfriend, or just your mate during not the conception, but during delivery of the child. Some of you may be dealing with somebody with postpartum. Just maybe dealing with somebody that just maybe they gave up on life itself because they feel like something was unfair. Things are hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. But we are accountable for all our actions, whether we are grieving or not. We still have to play the part. We still have to know our place, and we still have to act accordingly. We have the Wheel in reverse here. So something stopped moving, being clarified by the Moon, the Tower, the Queen of Wands. I don't know why, but I just get the energy that somebody has something hidden about. They stopped moving, and it may be because of a child maybe no longer here with us in the 3D, in the flesh. Give me something for the Moon. What is it that you want the collective to know? Okay, we have the King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So this is clarifying the Moon and the Tower. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Devil. We have the Six of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So somebody had a third party, wasn't willing to give it up. Some of you fought for your mate, fought for your third party person. You wanted to keep that person. But this was really a toxic energy in your life. Whoever basically may have broken up because of a third party, and your mate fought to keep the third party, like they was trying to keep the third party. This was a test energy. This was an energy that came in to show you you're not ready. Or some of you was with someone and you may have maybe committed to them, or you was about to get committed. So some of y'all could have been engaged and was about to get married, like you were getting ready to get married. And I feel like this old energy of you actually doing something different and your mate didn't do something different. They actually they kept cheating, and they actually fell for the person they were cheating with. But this is their karma, because I don't believe the person that they're cheating with wants them. So this made you have I hear that song by, what's that, Caesar, Hit Different. Your feelings ain't the same no more. And then with the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's like everything's off the table now. All the things that we were working towards are off the table. All the things I was dreaming about with you are off the table. Clarifying the Devil, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. A lot of you, I believe the person didn't even want anything from you anymore. They don't even want the relationship. They don't want nothing from you. We got the King of Wands at the bottom of this deck. This person didn't even want, or you didn't even want anything from them. Whoever was cheating, you didn't want anything else from them. So to get balanced, a lot of you are getting balanced out of a situation that didn't work out. Some of you may be getting contact from someone who wants to open this back up. Or you feeling the spirit, you feeling their energy in the spirit realm that somebody wants to get back in that didn't treat you right. I feel like this person here may have talked behind your back. With the King of Swords in reverse, this was real cold towards you. I believe this person told your personal business with the Five of Swords here in reverse as well. Kind of like to to make you shame in public. I really feel like people are like in basic, and I say in public because you got the Three of Cups here. I feel like during groups, parties, this person may have brought you up to like kind of like make like you like the butt end of the jokes and stuff. But I believe that karma is coming back on them because I feel like their hands were exposed. So some of you may have been dealing with somebody who was doing all of this, but not just to you, to other people. And their karma is here with the Four of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, you found out this person was using you for money. And they may have been stacking your paper and pretending to be broke, but they was stacking your money with the Ten of Wands. Because this Ten of Wands here has the backpack. All the wands are in the backpack. Everything that they've gathered is in the backpack, and they traveling at night. So a lot of people don't even know that they're actually moving around getting different things. This person may have been a womanizer. Male or female? Let's get some oracles out here. What is it that you want the collective to know, Creator? The bottom of the deck we have belonging. It's in reverse, a 5. Some people do stuff like this because they at one point felt betrayed by another group or other individuals. So what they do is they mess with people before people can mess with them. So they may have an alliance of 1 or 2 people or 3 main people that they don't talk about behind their back, but everybody else is fair game. Especially if they jealous of you. So we have one that came out just now, turned down. We have reminder. Don't forget. 28 breaking down to a 10, which breaks down to a 1. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget about self. Don't forget about your hard times. A lot of you are having people come back trying to lie about what they've done, to what you saw them do to you. Not about the stuff that you assume, but the stuff that they actually did. Like, or they actually said, but what I really meant was, no, you wouldn't have said it if you ain't meant it. Some people are coming back and just like, hold up, I thought you was a damn fool and I could come back and say what I want. Oh, I thought you didn't remember because all this time you never said nothing. That's what you thought? Just because I ain't say nothing? Wow. Pay attention to what people don't say. Some people not going to apologize for being a pedophile, a pervert, a deceiver, a thief, because that's what they do. If a person ain't telling you, and if they are, even if they are, you just got to go off their actions, but the main thing is a person not even saying they finna do better, they ain't going to do better. That's one thing. Then the people who say they're going to do better, you got to watch how many chances you give them, because they just may be saying that to stay in. But when a person knows that you know they're your enemy, they back up and they strategize to take you out. Know who you're dealing with when it comes to you and when it comes to them. Because everybody ain't gonna be able to take a no. Think about what happened when it was a no before. A lot of people can't handle no. A lot of people can't handle what you know. Creator, I come to you and I speak that the enemy hands are revealed on every front for the collective. I speak that the collective sees them with clarity. I thank you for everything going on in today, Creator, in today's time. I thank you for the exposure. I thank you for people getting their mind right and understanding what it really takes to move forward. The repentance, the acceptance, the love, the admiration. I speak that people put themselves first and make these changes that are necessary before they actually go out and try to help other people. Or are you hurting other people? I speak that people decide what side of the fence they're going to be on and get over there. I speak that people get a fire lit up under them to where they go where they're supposed to go. And complete their missions, complete the journey, complete the purpose. And stop putting people before them. And start living for self first. Self-preservation. Selah. Y'all have a good one. Hit me up if you need to. I'm open for readings if you need one of those too. Y'all have a good one. It's NeenaRose.